Hi, you're listening to Book Chat with author Vivian E. Moore.
Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode. We really appreciate you joining us. This podcast really shows us how we can all learn, live, and thrive off of each other. By sharing our knowledge through our conversations, we will impart some knowledge whilst learning ourselves how to progress even further. Here is your host.
Hello and welcome to Book Chat. I am your host, author Vivian E. Moore. I hope everyone had a great week, and I hope you are having an even better weekend. We're going to get straight to today's show. The title is Quirking, and the topic is originality and creativity. We know that expression comes in different shades of creativity and expression. Everyone has a unique perspective and level of quirkiness that dictates originality and creativity. So let's get into why originality and creativity matters so much. Okay. So first of all, it matters because you need to embrace your quirks, because that is the true power of originality and creativity. So standing out can be challenging, especially in a world that overflows with content and ideas. Yet there's a secret weapon that we all possess. You want to know what it is? Of course you do. Our quirks. Okay. We all have friends where, quote unquote, we say, their personality is quirky or their sense of fashion is quirky. We want to put them in that quote unquote box because of course they stand out. That's what you notice first. And that everything about them is different, but it's not bad. That's good because it shows them being completely original. Okay, completely real and comfortable with who they are within themselves to let their quirkiness flow. Okay, so, and these are unique traits, first of all, and they give unique perspectives, and quirkiness, they take it to a whole nother level. They are the essence of originality and creativity. Okay, so let's get into how embracing our quirks can lead to remarkable expression and innovation just a little bit more. Okay. So we've already talked about embracing your quirks. First of all, if you are a quirky person, embrace who you are, which I don't have to tell you that because first of all, you're already standing out from the crowd. So you're already comfortable with who you are and what you represent, okay, through your personality, through your sense of style, whatever it is about you that stands out, you are already comfortable with that, okay? So now let's talk about that spectrum of expression. So we know that creativity is not a one-size-fits-all type of phenomenon, first and foremost, okay, because it comes in countless shades and hues. And each individual is, they are individuals, first and foremost, that's influenced by, experiences and thoughts and emotions. Just like no two fingerprints are identical, no two creative expressions are either. All right. So, this diversity, it makes art and literature, music, and every other form of creative endeavor so vibrant. Okay, it makes it stand out. All right, that spectrum of expression is so colorful. It's so magical. So now let's talk about the quirkiness within itself, shall we? Because that is your secret ingredient. Those of us who are quirky. Now, I don't think that I'm a quirky person. I don't think I'm run of the mill either. But, there may be some special qualities about me that others see that maybe I don't see within myself. And maybe they do see me as quirky. But, I know quite a few people that are quirky, and I love them for who they are because, they're not ashamed to let, their personalities show. Okay. They're not introverts like me. They're extroverts. So that means that everything about them shines. It stands out. Okay. So we know that quirkiness is often is misunderstood as eccentricity or oddness. Okay. So first of all, let's just get that off the table because it's not about that. But, it's much more than that because it's the little things that make you, okay? It is your unique way of seeing the world, those unusual habits and those offbeat sense of humor, okay? So keep doing that. And when you harness these quirks, you tap into a wellspring of originality that can set your work apart from others. And we need that. We want to stand out because that is so important, especially, in a world that's filled with so much artistry and writers and talent. You want to stand out from the rest. So don't be afraid to let your quirkiness come through, and especially let them come through in your characters, okay? And let me tell you why originality matters, all right? Originality is the lifeblood of innovation. It's what drives progress, and it keeps those ideas fresh and exciting. And we need that in our lives, right? So in creativity, originality, it ensures that what you produce is not just another copy, but something that adds value and then it offers a new perspective. This is crucial when you are replicating or when replicating is so straightforward, and genuine innovation is rare. Okay, so let's cultivate creativity, shall we? It is truly so important when we leverage our quirks for creative success. All right. It is so important to cultivate, and especially in an environment that sometimes nurtures originality, and then sometimes it don't. Okay. Sometimes, like I said a few moments ago, we want to put those people who are different, we want to put them in those quote unquote boxes, and that's not fair because they're just being who they are. And that is so important, in a world where everybody wants to imitate someone else. Why not just be original? That to me is the best part of being who you are, just being you. And learn how to embrace your imperfections. Okay. Don't be afraid, first of all, of making mistakes, because we all do. We're not perfect. And some of the most original ideas, they come from those unexpected errors or those deviations from the norm. I can't tell you how many times, I've gone off script because I want to do something different. I want to do something that no one else has ever done before. So it may seem imperfect to others, but for me, I'm just taking a risk. So I'm not afraid of making that mistake. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it don't. Okay. So, just explore those different mediums. Experiment with different forms of expression, if you will. Paint, write, dance, sing, try it all. Just, whatever fits you, do it. Okay. Because no one is a one-trick pony. People, including myself, we have so many different talents that sometimes we don't explore because, we have been, quote unquote, placed in a box because that's what people expect of us. But sometimes you have to step outside of that box and do what is original to you. Okay. So, and when you do that, you might just discover new facets of your creativity. Right. And stay curious. Little kids, we look at them, we see how curious they are. And, it's not always being nosy. Children are just naturally curious because They always want to explore. They always want to learn more. So if we just take on, a child's personality just for curious sake, like I said, it can always open you up to new learning and new experiences and just new things, because we all know that curiosity fuels creativity. I can't say that enough. And be authentic, be 100% real. First of all, with yourself, okay? You don't have to downgrade yourself or dumb yourself down just to fit into any group. Be authentic, be real, be true to thine own self. Let your true self shine through in your work first and foremost, in your life first and foremost. And you will see how that authenticity will resonate with people, and it will make your creative expression just that more impactful. And that's what we want to do. We want to leave an impact on people. We want to leave an impact, a positive impact on this world if we can. All right. So celebrate diversity in creativity. That is so important, because one of the most beautiful aspects of creativity is his diversity. All right. Because every culture and community and individual, they bring something to that unique table. Okay. So by celebrating this diversity, your diversity, we can enrich our creative endeavors, and then we can foster a more inclusive and vibrant world. And don't we want to do that? Because, when we see things that resonate with us, because we know how important representation is, on every level. We need to see that. And that's why diversity and creativity is so, so unique, and it is so, so important. Okay. And I just want to leave you with this. Embracing your quirks and allowing them to fuel your originality and creativity. It is a powerful way to stand out and to make a meaningful impact on your life and others as well. So let your quirk shine, and watch as your unique perspective will bring that color and then that innovation to everything you do. All right. So before I let you go today, I just want to say happy Father's Day to all the fathers. Father's Day is tomorrow. Juneteenth is the 19th. For those of you who celebrate that holiday, I just wanted to do that shout out to let you know that I am thinking of you, dads. I didn't mention it at the beginning, but I didn't forget to mention it at the end either. And I also want to say, if you listen to today's episode, to listen, like, and share, because that's important, too. And as I always say, it is so important to tell those who you care about how you feel about them, especially fathers. Okay, they may not be your blood father. They may be a bonus father, or a stepfather, or someone that you look up to as a father. Always tell those folks how you care about them. And just don't wait for a special occasion to do it, because tomorrow is not promised, as I always say. And on that note, I love you. I hope you love me too. And until the next time you hear my voice, God bless you and goodbye.
Loved what you've heard on this week's episode? Well, the answer is simple. It would mean the world to us if you could head over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review and feedback. Spreading the word really is the best way to grow our podcast and achieve even greater things. Thank you.